Hey friend, do you ever sit down to start working on your book and all of a sudden these creepy thoughts come in that are like, I don't know who I am to be writing a book. Who would want to read anything I have to say? My story is probably terrible. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm not like, insert great author here. If you have ever heard those thoughts creeping in when you sit down to write, this video is for you. I'm going to talk to you about how imposter syndrome shows up with the writers that I work with and how you can get through it as well. My name is Kelly Notaris. I'm the founder of KN Literary Arts. We get you from wherever you are now to having a book in your hand. So please visit us at knliterary.com to see how we can help you. I'm also a book editor, been a book editor for 25-ish years here in the US publishing business, and I bring tons of wisdom in that time that I've learned to this YouTube channel for free. So please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also click that little bell icon so you never miss a video. All right, I have to say it is a shock to me when I talk to great people who have wonderful stories to tell or have a lot of deep experience and wisdom to share, and I find out that they are worried that they are not good enough. I actually get really surprised, maybe because my own typology, if you're an Enneagram person, I'm a 3. We do not ever think about that. We never go like, am I good enough to do this? No, we just assume. Not only do we think we're good enough, but we think we are the best or we have to be, okay? So it's not really my issue. So I'm always very surprised when I see these amazing people who are truly destined to write great books that are going to change lives, and they're stuck because they feel like they don't have something great to say. That is what we call imposter syndrome. So this sense that, you know what, everyone else is actually a really good writer, everyone else has something great to say, all the other therapists really know what they're talking about, or all the other novelists really know how to put a narrative arc together, but me, not me, I am not that person. I want to talk to you because from the outside, when I see you, I know that that's not true, okay? Truly, I can tell you that those writers who get far enough to be researching by watching videos on YouTube truly have something to say. Life is knocking on your door saying, hey, we're ready for you. We're ready to hear what you have to say. Or your life is ready to be transformed in the way that it will be transformed when you actually get that book onto the page. And again, I want to say, if you're feeling these things, sometimes people are like, well, I'm feeling it, so it must be true. No, absolutely not. Welcome to the world of authors. So many authors who are successful, who have written multiple books that have really worked. Either they've, become bestsellers, or they've totally transformed people's lives, or they've helped them build their business. They are on their 3rd or 4th book and they're stuck at this same point. I don't have anything to say. Those last books were flukes. Nobody ever really liked me. I'm really not good enough. So I just want to say you're not alone. In fact, if you're having these thoughts and these feelings, you're right where you're supposed to be. You are standing in the shoes of an author, of the author that you want to be. So what I've also seen, having been an NLP practitioner and a master's certified coach for, 8 years now, 9 years now, I can tell you from working with people that the truth is this is oftentimes coming from someplace very long ago. So this sense that I'm not good enough, or I don't have enough to say, or other people are better than me, or I should just keep my mouth shut, or, it's always coming from some deep-seated wound from childhood that might have come in class when you were writing and your teacher told you it was bad, or you were making art of some sort and you were told that it wasn't as good as the person next to you. And it can come from much more nefarious places than that. Those are more common, but there's also true abuse and emotional abuse and not being supported and cared for and protected by your parents. And in all these ways, these beliefs start to form that are really legitimate and probably kept you safe from something back then, but they are decades out of date now. Okay, so you have something to say or you would not be watching this video right now. And if nothing else, I want to tell you that I believe in you. I know that life is asking for something from you that's important that we all need to hear. Okay, so bookmark this video if you need a pep talk at any point when you start to think, oh, I'm not good enough, or, I should just stay small. No, we need you to be as big as you can be. Again, I oftentimes say that sometimes we're writing a book that truly will eventually go out into the world and change people's lives. But the number one most important thing that your book is going to do is it's going to change your life. Once you have that book in your hand, you will never ask yourself again, can I do something really big and really hard? Okay, it's usually that we're a little too far down the pipeline with our mind of how this is going to land with other people that has us feel like an imposter now. If you sit down to write and you actually write for 15, 20, 30 minutes, most days a week, you will no longer be able to question whether or not you are a writer. You will know. It will be in your bones, okay? So just know that I am cheering for you. I want this to be part of your future. It's an important thing that you're doing. We don't know exactly what the outcome is going to be, but it's important that you keep going. So with that in mind, I'm actually offering you here as a link below in the description, my meditation for writers who aren't writing. And hopefully this will help you to get a little kick-started, a little more inspired, and that you will be able to let go of the idea of what anyone else thinks of you. The only person you are here to serve right now is you. It's the creative muse that's inside of you that is saying, sit down and write. She or he deserves your attention, deserves you to do this, 15-minute writing today and a 15-minute writing tomorrow. It's not that much to ask. And I truly promise that if you do it, it will change your life first and probably other people's lives down the line. All right, I hope this has been helpful. Imposter syndrome is a total thing. Welcome to being an author. You're here, you joined us. We're all in this together and you can get through it. You just have to remember that life is asking for this from you. It's bigger than you are, and it's calling and you have to answer. All right, I hope this has been helpful. Please get that writing pen out, sit down and write without thinking too much about it today. If you do that every day, you will get very far. All right, looking forward to hearing how it's going. Let us know in the comments, and of course, happy writing.